Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Bug here, and today I have something super exciting. So I have been accepted into the closed test branch of MotorTown, and now we are here with a bunch of new items which are yet to be seen, and I repeat, this is closed test branch. Anybody can apply for it. I won't go into how right now, but yep, anyone can apply for it, but you have to apply for it. You can't just turn it on, just to be clear. So I don't want any comments in the comment section saying, oh, why can't I find it? That's why. Anyway, so there is a lot to go through, probably way too much for one video, so I'll try and keep it as short and sharp to the point as possible. So now, starting off with the LED bars, neons, you only have 3, but there's a new one, the 1 meter bar, which will be absolutely perfect for the width of most vehicles. So let's just buy one of these, grab that, and run outside. I happen to have a campy parked here, so let's slap that on. Slap it on underneath. Might be a bit darker under there. So let's just quickly get this back, get it into the center, and down a little bit more, so we can actually see it a little bit more. There we go. Right, let's rotate it to its correct orientation. There we go. And you'll notice it doesn't have a colour to it. At least you should have noticed by now. So let's just save that. We'll go through that in a sec. So, there's a new button here, change light colour. It is now completely customizable. How cool is that? We have RGB neons. Now that is something that many people have asked for. Oh no, we can go gold. Excellent, absolutely excellent. Thank you so much for adding that. Amazing. We have some more light modes as well. So now we've got one, so you can have it as a daytime running light, so it just comes on when the engine's running, and you can also have it on with the hazards but not the indicators, which is perfect. So again, thank you so much for that. I'm going to have mine on with the headlights, and then I'm just going to leave that there for now, because like I said, we've got so much to go through. Anyway, moving on to the next part. So part number 2, something that I'm really excited about as well, is we have a new Atlas. Check her out, it's an Atlas dry van, just like the Tronco, but better in every way. It is a 6x2 with a toggleable lift axle. This one's been modified, it has got lowered suspension, that's why the wheel is going through the body like that. And also, when you spawn this one, there is a bug, which I'm going to report. But yeah, don't worry about that. Hopefully that will be fixed before the game. And dollies. You can now road train officially in the game. So there are 4 different dollies available. I will show you them all in a second. But I just wanted to quickly showcase how cool they are. And now, when you connect a vehicle up, if I disconnect this, I don't know what it's going to disconnect. Oh no, hang on, I forgot what game I'm in. Disconnect here, don't you? There. So if I... How do I disconnect the trailer? Do I... Oh yeah, unhook trailer, just like that. There we go. So, I'm disconnected, back up to it, like a normal trailer, and then hook up. It will now tell me how long my vehicle is, and it did not tell me how long my vehicle is. Okay, let me try disconnecting it from there instead then. So now, if I connect up. Okay then, well earlier it told me how long my vehicle was, and it told me it was 24.9 meters. So let me just try. Again, this may be a bug, I'm not entirely sure. Let's go for truck, Atlas dry van. Yeah, that's the bug, just in case anybody important is watching this. So let me just reconnect everything from scratch, just to see if it does do it again. If not, that's another bug. Go to recently used. So Linky is his name. quickly connect him up. Put the trailer. Get him out of the way. About there should do. Get that up. Landing gear. And wait. Don't want to change vehicle. Need to go forward a bit. There we go. Let's have... In fact, let's not have the Vamos. Let's have... I will just quickly spawn the Vamos though, just to get it out of the way. And then change that for something a little bit smaller. What's it called? Flanker. There we go. Right, get off. Let's get the landing gear up. Now, hopefully, when I connect this... There you go. Combined vehicle length, 24.85 meters. Should be able to just get out of here nicely. Yeah, I love this. This is brilliant. Now you can carry 2 different cargo types. Or just a whole load more of. Now, I haven't checked the capacity of this van yet, or truck, and dry van, whatever it's called. But I will get through that at some point. Meanwhile, there is also another Cuda. Joining the fleet, we have got a Cuda dry van. Not quite as big as Tronco, of course, but still very nice size, and it looks kind of cool. The best thing about the Atlas, though, is when you put the wind deflector on, it definitely does go quite well. As standard, it has obviously nothing, and you can still use the other type of wind deflector that's just on the roof, not on the sides. So that's pretty cool also. Anyway, I will just show you my modified Cuda one, or not modified, but painted up. Where are we? Cuda dry van, right there. Just pull her out. There we go. How cool is that? I love it. I think it's amazing. Anyway. Now, the next thing. And arguably the most fun. We have some map changes. So, in Guanjin Town now, there is a terminal there. So, that's going to change things. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to change. I haven't been there yet. I thought I should do that live on camera for the first time. So, there's a fuel station here now, but it's closed because it requires a certain percentage of a population bonus, and it's got 0. I am in single player. Obviously, I couldn't do this in the server because closed test, didn't want to kick people out that weren't on the closed test. But we now have a Guanjin population or separate bonus, so that's interesting. Obviously there's going to be some bus routes required up there to get that population bonus up, so that's exciting, but not the most exciting part, because there are other things. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Boom, here we go. Ara has a town now. So our construction site was obviously always there. The road has changed a little bit around there. As you can see, there is now a big lakey bit that wasn't there before. Also, there's a tuning shop on the South Island. 2 actually. But both again require a population bonus. Now, I'm curious as to why there's 2 so close together. Again, not checked them out yet, so we will do that at some point. And I will also get my NPC bus running down there to get some population, hopefully, up to at least 20%. We now have a new terminal, Ara terminal, which is nice. And we have a vendor there, a supermarket right next door, another construction site, which supplies sand and fine sand. Another one right there, again, sand and fine sand. And then obviously the original one, which I believe is the original anyway, that hasn't changed. And a fuel station, which also requires the population bonus. So that's interesting. Nothing has changed over by Sanho that I can see. Everything looks the same to me there. Same with Dasa. Yep, containers, that's all all the same. That's all the same. So, a couple of changes up here. We now have fuel storage, plank storage, and the original 2 coal and iron storage. We have a road. That sneaky shortcut that we thought we were doing all so well with, turns out it was being added into the game anyway. So we now have a new highway that comes all the way down here. Well, what do you think about that? Well, didn't see that one coming. I definitely didn't see that one coming. So, as far as the South Island, I'm pretty sure that's everything there now. Nothing's changed over here, nothing's changed over here. And, yep, everything's the same there, Migium's the same there, and nothing's changed logging-wise. Everything appears to be the same here as well. I haven't actually driven around any of these areas yet. I've literally just been dotting from the trailer place to Go Sand just to play with the new stuff. So, that was always there. Let's head over to the trailer shop and have a little look at these dollies, shall we? So, as far as trailers go, nothing's changed apart from these 2 new ones, which I believe are the only 2 trailers in the game which you can have tow hitches on, but I don't know for sure. I thought, again, I'll buy them on camera. I bought all 4 of these just to see if there was any differences. The only difference is these 2 here are single wheels. Dual single wheels there. These are dualies, dually single wheels and dually double wheels. They are called Linky, and then these 2 are S1, I assume S for single wheels, and D for double wheels. So S1, S2, D1, D2. Again, I assume that is just the weight they can carry. I did buy all 4, couldn't really tell much difference between them, but then I've been using them with an empty trailer. So, let's buy these trailers and find out what they do. So, you're looking at Chauvin or Chauvin 7 is 21.7 by 7 by 9. Not a bad size. Let's buy that for 50 grand. And the Chauvin 10, or Chauvin 10, I don't know what it is, 31.5 foot by 7.9 foot. So let's buy that one for 70 grand. Now let's run in here to see what's different about them. And also, there is something I forgot to tell you about the Atlases, but I will get back to that in a very short second. So, let's spawn the short one first, and see what's different about it. So, inner parts, brakes are as usual, everything as usual there. I wasn't expecting anything to be different here. Wheels are all very much the same. Nothing in aerodynamics. And nothing in attachments. So no, you cannot road train these. That is a shame. I was hoping for that. Let's change over to the Chauvin 10. What does this give us? Nothing. No trailer hitch. Okay. Right, so they are just 2 normal trailers. Disappointing, actually. I was hoping that would be a road train. I have checked all the trailers. In fact, I haven't checked the container ones. But I checked the Vamos. You cannot put a trailer hitch on the back, so no road training with that. No road training with the flatbeds, unfortunately. Actually, I didn't check the Tanko, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that you can't road train with that either. Right. Back to the Atlas. Very quickly. This applies to the new Cuda van, the Cuda LFT, the Cuda container, and the Atlas dry van. Let me just have a look at the patch notes quickly. Yeah, so the Atlas is the this Atlas is the only Atlas to have it. So you can have the extra 2 fuel tanks as usual, but now you can have 2 more at the back. so you can have 4 additional fuel tanks. Now, I am incredibly excited to find out how much fuel this holds, because that's a beast. This is a brand new truck. I've barely driven it other than to show you around the car park. So it's got half a tank, which was a full tank when I bought it. So let's find out exactly how much it costs to fill up, or how much fuel it takes. This is going to be interesting. Wow. That's madness. That's half a tank. Just a smidge over half a tank. This thing will be able to go for miles. That's crazy. Right. There is another new vehicle. Let's head down and check it out. Right. Since it's night time and I'm in a vehicle that has LEDs, I thought it would be a good time to showcase the new colours. So that's in white. Black is apparently red. Red is still red. Green is still green. Blue comes out as purple, which is surprising, actually. Let's see if we can change that. Apparently it's not possible to have purple. Interesting. To have blue, I mean. Let me just see if changing any of these helps. No, it does not. So everything works except blue. Interesting. That's kind of blue. Ah, unless... Is it because I am on grass? Let's just pull it onto the road here. Have a little better look. There we go. Right. Change light colour. Brilliant. Now I've got his light shining on me. Let's go over here. Into the sand. That should be light enough. Right. Now it's going to give it a yellow tint instead. Ah, hang on. Oh, that might have been because I got 2 LEDs there. Let me just turn one off. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently I've got 7. Right, let's turn that one off. There, that might have been it. Let's try again with the blue. Interesting. Change that one to blue as well. Ah, there we go. Right, not a bug. I was being an idiot. Right. So, let's uninstall one of them. Go back to the other one. There we go. Now it should be a lot clearer. Right, so we've got the white. Black actually shows up as off, which is nice. Red is red again. Green's good. Blue's good. Yellow's good. Yeah. So every colour is very, very accurate. That is very nice. What does gold come up as? Oh, it actually looks pretty gold, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. The new LED system, perfect. Right, I'm just going to slap that one on the car. So I don't need that in my inventory at the moment. Right, let's go and check out this new vehicle. I don't actually know where it... Oh, there it is. Here she is. Wow. It's electric. It's called the Pulse. And it comes with a 130 horsepower EV engine. Interesting. It was front-wheel drive, but it's now rear-wheel drive. It has been changed. Let's have a little look. Let's take it into the garage and see what it can do. In fact, let's see what it can do as standard. Okay. There's a lot of wheel spin on one wheel. But it's a lot more controllable than the other one, so I'll give it that. Let's take it... Ooh, hey, whoops. Let's take it down the stretch and see what it's like at speed. Yeah, okay, so it accelerates pretty slowly. I don't know what the rev gauge was doing there, but it was... oops. That's not a great start, is it really? Right, let's head back. So the rev counter is at 100, and then it backs off, but we're still accelerating. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I would be quite interested to make this a drift vehicle. Let me just go and get my fine so I can finish modifying this. Go on, give me my fine. There we go. Right. Let's go and see what options are available for it. In fact, I could just do this. Done. Right. Give it a repair. Let's see what parts we got. So we can have a better radiator. We'll have a bit of that. There are 3 engine choices. EV300, EV670. That's some expensive engine. No turbo, obviously. Only the base transmission and all the final drives. Obviously, you can go with your limited slip diffs, which is nice. Standard brakes, all the suspension options you could possibly need. All your standard tyres. Normal wheels. Ah, we have some bodywork options. Let's see them. Okay, that's nice. That not so much. I kind of like that one. Let's have that. And we have side skirts. So we have them ones. And them ones. Yep, I kind of prefer them ones. That's cool. And rear bumper. Yes, we got a rear bumper. That's the standard. And okay, I don't really like that. Stick with the standard rear bumper. Spoilers, we have a choice of 2. We got that one and that one. I think I prefer that one, but I can't afford it. I've run out of money now. Yeah. Nice choices, to be honest. Nothing else available there. What's in here? We have a trailer hitch, and you can put a taxi license on it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. See what body paint we can do. Okay, so that's 1 piece. The seats are a 2-piece by the looks of it. Yep, seat 2. There we go. So you can have painted centres. Tinted windows, of course. And body 2 would be the roof, I assume. Yes. So you can have it fully body coloured or go with black. Kind of like the black. Yeah, actually quite like that. Let's keep it. Alright. Oh, look. And I have only just noticed there is a new set of wheels. I actually quite like them. Let's see what they weigh. I'm curious. The wheels on it are... Where are they? There. Oh no, 2 sets of wheels. Okay, not a massive fan of them ones. But them ones look good. And they're both 30 kilos. Nice. Okay. That's that one done with. Now, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Let's go and check out the new area in Guanjin. Because Guanjin is now its own town. It is no longer a part of Gappa. As is Ara. Ara is its own town as well now. So now we've got the basic 4 up the top. Gappa is kind of like cut off. Guanjin's been given its own little postcode, which is nice. Or zip code for the Americans. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, let's go and check out Guanjin. I want to go and see what's... I don't think there's anything new up there. I think that's all as is. But I'm interested to see what's going on up there. And I don't have a campy there at the moment, so I'm going to have to, well, drive it, obviously. So I will see you very soon. Okay, so apparently there's been a slight elevation change down at the steel mill. Because my campy's now underwater. Or underground. Like, the steel mill's all the way up there. But this is somehow underwater, even though where I am, there is no water. So, odd. I'm guessing where this used to be the sea before the steel mill was added. Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, not that it matters, because, you know, I can just teleport here. That won't have changed elevation. Alright, never mind. Anyway. Well, here we go. Here is our terminal, right here. Nice and terminally. Got a couple of parking spaces out the back there. Not bad, not bad. Let's head down and check out the closed down garage, shall we? So it's a heavy duty workshop. 3 spaces, nice. Let's see what it says when you go to use it. We closed down due to the poor economy. Fair enough. Hey buddy. Ah, you can buy some bits from him. You don't need the economy there for that, so that's fine. Cool, good stuff. Right, what else do we have? We've got another tuning shop right here, so I'm assuming that's a light duty one, like a normal car one. What's that? Taxi passenger. And I'm assuming that gas station's going to say that very much the same thing. So we'll check out that, and then we'll check out the, there. What's it called? Supermarket. What have we got over here, then? Okay, car tuning shop. So, very much the same situation here, I assume. Yeah. Closed down for the poor economy. That's fine. It shouldn't take much to keep the economy up and running. As long as people do their bus routes, you know? I mean, if you're playing in single player, then, you know, just get a company AI doing it. So, over here, it looks like we've got some places that are going to be up and running at some point, maybe before release, but currently aren't. So there is no indication as to what they are. And we've got our nice little town over here. So again, that may or may not be something useful at some point, or they might just be delivery spots. Not sure. I suppose we will find out though. It's just a waiting game. But yeah, there's a whole little town slash village here, waiting to be used. There's the construction site down the back there, or one of. Yeah, another one there. Alright, let's go and see what the supermarket situation is. There's a lot of lean on this thing. Straighten yourself out. Is this just normal now, is it? Okay. There we go. So, I'm assuming this will be part of the town's economy. But yeah, just a supermarket really. Nothing too special there. Right, I'm going to head home and then we'll go and check out what will probably be the last part for this video. But don't worry, there is more coming, loads more. Well, you know I like to leave the best till last, so here it is. The Atlas dump has a tow bar. Road training no longer necessary, because now we can load unbelievable amounts. But it does, as always, drop your price. So my recommendation would be disconnect first, load up the Atlas. No, wait, wrong one. Dumbass. Sorry, it's been a very long day. A very, very long day. Get in, drive, pick up delivery. There we go. So 17. Hook up the trailer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The price changed. Oh, they've fixed that. Oh dear. Okay, my recommendation sucks. Well, it counts as one vehicle. That's to be expected. But, hey, for those who want to just take a large quantity but not have to worry about maybe the price so much, then yeah, it is still a good thing. But you can now take 27 in one load. Or stick a Jamusi on the back, make it 30 in one load. Or 33 technically if you really wanted to. But yeah, I'm going to unload this. I haven't got time to be doing a run to Dasa right now. But yeah, there you have it. All 4 of the options work. You can put any of the dollies on. You probably don't need the heaviest duty one like I've just added. But hey, I had to pick one. I picked this one. So what? Let's see how it handles going up here. Like a champ. Yeah, I can't see there being any problems. And we already know the Atlas can pull a Jamusi with one of these fully loaded anyway, so there isn't going to be any problems doing it. Now, I can foresee already everyone's going to be doing this with iron, so you probably do want to use the D2. What's that thing called? Linky D2. That's the one that I've got attached right now. So the D2 again stands for dual wheels, and the 2 is the 2 axles. Let's just see. Yeah, the prices have dropped quite significantly, haven't they? Well, that does sink down a fair amount, don't it? Well, there you have it. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me on the next one. Bye-bye for now.